football match between Doncaster Sports College and Selby College. The team lineups this afternoon will start with our visitors, Selby College. In goal, number 1, Adam Prince. Number 2, Jordan Holiday. Number 3, Joshua Worsfield. Number 4, David Kelly. Number 5, Alex Brecken. Number 6, Jordan Henry. Number 7, Peter Knight. Number 8, Sean Esselwood. Number 9, Sean Hinders. 10, Daniel Thompson. And number 11, Joe Shingles. On the bench for Selby College this afternoon, 12, Joe Barr. 13, Billy Coolidge. 14, now Fullstart. 15, Tom Heaton. 16, Sam Allen. 17, Dan Gerrard. Team lineups for Doncaster this afternoon: 1 in goal, Sam Sutton. Number 2, Danny Bambra. Number 3, Josh Taylor. Number 4, Lee Bassett. Number 5, Josh Woodward. 6, Andrew Jones. 7, Kate Williams. Number 9, Simon Cubic. And 10, Ian Quaid. 11, George Watkin. 12, Lewis Park. On the bench for Doncaster this afternoon: 14, Brandon Gibson. 15, Alan Button. And 16, Ben Waters.
Okay, good afternoon. My name's Ben Thompson. I'm with Thomas Hogg.
Good afternoon, pleasure to be here.
Okay, we've got the first ever varsity challenge game between Club Doncaster Sports College and Selby College. The Sports College will kick from left to right in the first hoops. Tom, what are you expecting from today's game?
Well, judging by domestic season what Selby have had, they've scored plenty of goals this year, and same with Doncaster likewise. Selby scoring 72 and Doncaster scored 67, so I think we can expect an open and exciting game, hopefully.
Hopefully not a 0-0 then, Tom. Okay, so we've got Danny Bambra just playing the ball into Kane Willins, and the club Doncaster Sports College win their first throw-in of the game. As I said, this is the first ever varsity game. The team have played on the pitch once before against Bobby Carr last season, where they were victorious, 3-2 victory, and they're looking for more of the same today. Bit of pressure in there from Simon Kubiks. Drops into George Watkin, and it's cleared. Lewis Hart picks up in midfield. Lewis Hart currently on the books with the Rovers, looking for the ball in, and away by Selby College. Great touch by Sean Hesselwood, and he'll look to break in here. It drops into Rovers captain Josh Bucknall, plays back to Sam Sutcliffe. Referee good advantage there. A nice ball out to Bambra, who's been very busy first off. That's unlucky, just over here. And Selby will have a throw. It's a lovely turn there from Selby. The ball looks like it's still in. No, just out. And Club Doncaster Sports College will have a throw in. As Tom just said, the two team seasons have been quite fruitful. Both teams finishing in the top 3 in their respective leagues. Both teams scoring plenty of goals and not losing too many football matches. So it's a very evenly matched game today. It's ball into George Watkin. Can he take it down? He can. Little ball into the box. Well cleared by number 4, and again. And Selby can break. No, Bambra again. It's poor touch, but Kane Willins recovers, plays into Lewis Hart. Nice little turn. 10 looks to play it clear, quite direct. Sam Sutcliffe, a little bit of a spoon clearance, but Lewis Thwaites tidies up. A little ball in by Josh Gelder. Can he get there? Looks hard to play, yeah. Selby College will have a throw. Club Doncaster Sports College has been operating since 2008, running courses from level 1 right up to BTEC level 3. Last year, the Club Doncaster Sports College saw 100% of the students who went to university get to their first choice of university, so you can't say fairer than that. A little aerial battle there that Selby win, and Selby can break in here. Number 11, shut out, and Josh Gelder plays it into touch. Territory been pretty even so far, so Selby will look to rectify that. Let's get on the scoreboard early. It's a great header by Josh Bucknell, and Club Doncaster Sports College will clear. Looking for the ball into the flank. Lee Basilisko with a header. Lewis Hart challenging there, not winning the ball. And again, Selby can clear into a wide area, making Danny Bamborough make the clearance. Again, Selby with a throw in a decent position now. Can they capitalise? We'll see in a minute. Good throw in by number 5, Josh Bucknell again with the clearance. Lewis Thwaites clears slightly further. Chance here for Selby. Good block by Captain Bucknell again. Still a chance, still a chance. Cameron Jones clears. Cameron Jones playing his first ever game for the first team, so that's his debut. Not a bad debut to make here at the Keepmoat Stadium. The first team more accustomed to playing on the athletics pitch in front of slightly smaller crowds, although this season in the National College Cup they got to the 5th round against Castlemaine, York, where 150 people came to watch. Unfortunately lost 1-0, but a valiant effort in the National Cup. It's got Joe Shingles on the wing here, looking to get onto his left foot. And he just makes a short pass, and it's in to Lewis Thwaites, who clears it, looking for Simon Kubiks. Nice and steady at the back there from Joshua Warford. Great turn from Alex Bracken, and Lewis Hart puts into touch for a Selby throw. It's a great throwing in there. Selby really looking to use them throws to their advantage. So far it's worked out nicely for them. Josh Gelder with the clearance. Good aerial battle there. Centre half always looking to win that. The Club Doncaster Sports College lads have just come back from a tour of Amsterdam where they played 4 games in 2 days. 2 respective teams went over. So Simon, who's the striker number 9, we've got Lewis Thwaites in the middle, and Josh Gelder, who's left back, all played considerable amounts of hours in the games. Therefore, they're a little bit leggy, fair to say. Aye. Number 10's in here for Selby. Could be 1-0. Great save from Sam Sutcliffe and away. To be fair, it's been all Selby so far. Club Doncaster Sports College not quite getting into the flow of the game at the moment. Look a little bit on the back foot. Tom, as I've just said, the guys went to Amsterdam. You are on your work experience from university after doing a BTEC level 3 with us a couple of years ago, and you were lucky enough to come as a member of staff on the trip. Can you tell me anything about the trip? How did the guys find it? What were the games like, the facilities?
Yeah, well, I know all the lads thought the facilities were amazing over in Holland. Obviously, maybe a bit more advanced than we are over here. They had the chance to play at amateur clubs, stands, proper nets, clubhouses, everything like that. Dressing rooms, absolutely fantastic. Obviously winning a couple of the games, which were a very big achievement considering they've gone over there, from a different country, accustomed to their own style. But yeah, everyone really enjoyed it, and I'm sure they'll be looking forward to going next year, the people who are here. So
yeah, that's right. We are looking currently to get that booked again and get back over. CSW Wilness and FC Debuilt to Step 5 clubs. As Tom said, excellent facilities down there. Selby have a free kick. They'll look to launch that forward. It's a great ball in. Number 16 is looking to get onto the end of that. 10 can keep it in if... No, and it's a goal kick. Sam Sutcliffe will take the goal kick. Sam also was present on the tour as an outfield player to his more accustomed goalkeeper role. We were lucky to have an embarrassment at Richards. We had 4 goalkeepers on the tour, so Sam decided to play false 9. Did okay, did all right. So Kane Wellens tries a little flick that doesn't quite come off, but Club Doncaster Sports College win the throw. Cameron Jones looking to hook it. Doncaster just struggling a little bit in there. Looked like Six have won the ball, but the referee feels that it was pulled back slightly, so Lee Basilisco wins a free kick for Club Doncaster Sports College. Will they look to launch it, or will they look to play it simple? Tom, you've seen the boys play. What sort of style does Tim Ryan employ?
Well, they do like to keep ball a lot, but not too much. They like to be direct, play forward quick at times, especially with the likes of Basilisco and Thwaites in the middle. They'll get hold at ball and they'll look straight away to it, down the flanks, or into Simon up front. So yeah, they do keep the ball, but direct at the same time. Get it forward quick, get it out to flank, and look for Simon in the middle. So I think that's what we can expect from Doncaster today.
Excellent. Okay, so Selby have it down the left-hand side with number 3, Joshua Warford, who's played well so far, and that's into number 16, Sam Elliott, who plays a great ball outside, but not quite there for Sean Hesselwood, who will concede a free kick. A throw-in, sorry. Throw in by Josh Gelder, flicked on, and again Doncaster struggling to let the ball stick at the top. They are playing one striker at the moment, and it just seems to be the ball seems to be coming back to them. Danny Bamber with a risky header back to Sam Sutcliffe, who claims it. No harm done there. So after 9 minutes 42 seconds, it's Club Doncaster Sports College 0, Selby College 0. As I said, I think it's fair to say Selby probably had the better of the game so far. Both teams lacking a little bit of match practice as full first teams. The last games generally in the college leagues played around April time. As I said, some of the boys went on the Amsterdam tour, so some of them will have a little bit of game time under their belts. It's a great ball in by Lewis Thwaites, headed away. Josh Gelder will look to pick it up. In the corner, great little turn by Gelder. Can he produce? It's into Simon Kubiks, and picked up by Adam Prince, who plays a lovely little faded ball into the channel, and Selby can break, and they'll look to break down the right hand side. Look to foul, yes, and the referee's going to give a foul for the pull. George Watkin with the foul. And the referee's going to want to have a word with him about kicking the ball away, I think. Referee Carl Leasley. Carl does quite a few of our first team games. Really good local ref. To anyone who plays football in the Doncaster area, you'll probably know Carl's face, probably know his voice more than his face, but very good referee, neat and tidy. Great ball in, Sutcliffe shouts, but Hart clears. Thwaites looks to clear, ball bounces in, and Bamber's away for a throw-in to Selby College, who it seems have started the brighter of the two teams. So again, the long-haired Alex Bracken will take this, sporting a very 80s hairstyle, is his custom these days, the younger people. Sam Sutcliffe will look to launch this one downfield, possibly give a bit of territorial advantage to Doncaster, who have looked a little bit leggy, it's fair to say. And again, Selby look to break down this left-hand side, ball just out. Daniel Thompson struggling to keep the ball in, and Doncaster will have the throw-in. Danny Bamber will take the throw-in, back to Cameron Jones, who I said is his debut today. He tries to play it into midfield. The ball bouncing around a little bit. Kane Willings looks to pick it up there. Kane Willings again. Very tenacious. And that's brilliant from Lewis Hart, who will look to come forward. Brilliant tackle by Joe Barr in there. And Josh Gelder again through George Watkin will look to break. But Lee Basilisco into Lewis Thwaites. Unlucky. Lewis turn ball there, not quite working for him. Selby managed to keep the ball alive, recycling it. It's out for a Doncaster throw. 13 minutes gone, 0-0. Josh Gelder inside to Lewis Hart. Lewis Hart tackled, harried off the ball. And the ball over the top. Easy for Sam Sutcliffe, who's a BTEC Level 3 Year 2 learner with the Sports College. A veteran in this varsity game. Sutcliffe clears into the channel, looking for Wellings. Kane Wellings has got there, but that's a great tackle from number 5, Alex Bracken. And Wellings seems to have pulled up. He seems to have pulled up after that challenge. And he's limping at the moment, but Selby break here with number 12. Great ball into the middle. Captain Josh Bucknell doing enough, and that's brilliant from Josh Bucknell. Old-fashioned centre half Josh Bucknell, no nonsense. It's fair to say that 16 Sam Allitz really pulled the strings for Selby in there. Looking to force the play, and there will be a change for Doncaster. Kane Willens, the right winger, coming off to be replaced by number 15 Callum Wotton. Wotton, also a second-year veteran, looking to progress onto university after his BTEC Level 3 with the Sports College. I think I'm right in saying as well, Callum had a few games for Rosington Main in the Northern Counties League after being picked up from the college. Now we've got Simon Kubiks by himself. Had to come wide to win the ball, and he's beaten number 5 in here. Can he get it onto his left foot? His favoured left foot. He's going to go onto the right foot, and the easy for Adam Prince. Nice move there by Simon. Again, looked a little bit isolated when he got the ball. A bit of a flatter kick by the goalkeeper. Number 12 Joe Barr picks it up nicely though. The ball into the channel again. Sean Hesselwood. Can he do? Josh Gelder stands up to him. So Josh Gelder debutising for... Oh, here we go. George Watkin, can he get the cross in? Looks like a corner ball. He's giving a goal kick. Okay, the referee's giving a goal kick there. George Watkin looks perplexed, but Carl's a good enough referee. That is a goal kick. Yeah, so Josh Gelder debutising for Igor Luciano, who's actually a Selby resident who comes to the Club Doncaster Sports College. He's working today, unfortunately, so if his boss is watching, you were really unfair not to let him have the day off, because what a day he's missed here. Okay, Lee Basilisco tries to break down the move, but Selby move it forward with number 10 Daniel Thompson. That's a brilliant ball in. Oh, and Selby really forcing the issue. Easily on top at this moment in time. 16 minutes gone, it's 0-0. Sam Sutcliffe looks to pump it downfield. Easy free header for number 3 of Selby, Joshua Warford. And Josh Gell looks to play it into the channel where Simon Kubiks will maybe look to win the ball, and then a great tackle from the Selby defender who brings it away. Just looking at the Doncaster bench, very attack-minded bench. Two forwards and a midfielder, Tom. What are they going to have to do? What's Tim going to have to do if one of the defenders gets injured? Who can you see in this team who could maybe fit in at centre half?
Well, you'd imagine it's going to be one of the central midfielders who'd have to drop back if there were any injuries. I know Danny Bamborough can also drop into centre half if he can pull someone to right back, maybe one of the wingers into right back. But yeah, it's a bit of a gamble, but it's one they're going to have to take, I suppose.
Absolutely, yes. Tim Ryan, I think he knows what he's doing. He's been a professional footballer for over 20 years. He won't mind me saying that. And now he works for Buxton as assistant manager, and he is also the academy manager for Club Doncaster Sports College. It's a brilliant man to have in the dugout, with all his wealth of knowledge and qualifications, which help develop the players, give them confidence, and he's really helped a couple. As we said, we've got Lewis Hart, who's been picked up by the Rovers youth team, and he's played a few games recently. And Paul Wilson, the youth team manager, says he's done really well. So that's really pleasing for the college to have one of our students actually playing in the professional game at this moment in time. But as you can see, Selby again on the attack. Great ball in. Josh Bucknell wins the header, but it pops back out to Daniel Thompson. Can he cross? Danny Banbury looks like he could have done enough to stop that cross, but not this one. And Club Doncaster Sports College clear, but only as far as number 3, Josh Warford, who looks to put the ball back in. Lewis Hart under pressure, looks to release Simon Kuwix. And the ball into Danny Banbury, who looks to turn and will win a throw for Club Doncaster Sports College. So as I said before, the Sports College run a number of qualifications, BTEC's Active IQ Level 2 and the Level 1 Apprenticeship. I'll cut off this for a minute because we've got Callum Wootton. Looks like he could have been tripped there. Wootton, weak pass on to George Watkin, who opens his body up, fires just wide. So that's the best chance for Doncaster by a fair stretch. Great run by Callum Wootton. Brilliant advantage by the referee, and just wide. Yes, as I was saying, the Sports College offer Level 3 BTEC qualifications in sport. These BTECs in sport basically give you the opportunity to go to university. As I said before, 100% of our students who applied for university last year went to their first choice. So they offer a maximum of 3 A-levels at A-star. So so if you're looking at sports college, if you're looking for a sports course, maybe looking to get into something in the professionalism in sport, and maybe to go to uni, it's well dealt with by Selby, then the sports college has some great options to support our students and potential students into a place at university. It's a great kick by the keeper. It's asking questions of Danny Banbury, who deals with it very well. But it's a Selby throw. Down his left-hand side. Daniel Thompson again, who's been a real problem for Danny Banbury. Doesn't quite make that this time. The ball's out, and after 20 minutes, as I said, I think Selby possibly edging it, although Doncaster have had the best chance with George Watkin, who I think owes me an assignment actually, so I'll be catching up with him after the game about that. That's a great header by Simon Kubiks, and Callum Wootton looking to play forward and wins the ball back, and he's been all action since he's been on. And that's a great little ball by Lee Basilisko into the channel. Simon Kubiks has no one to aim at the moment. We've got a couple following up. The ball is Lewis Waits, and brilliant by Adam Prince to pounce on the ball. As I am part of the goalkeepers union, I appreciate that bit of goalkeeping. That's a great ball by Prince, but dealt with by Captain Bucknell. And debutant Cameron Jones clears. As I said, Cameron's a debutant. He is a veteran. He's in his second year with the Sports College, but he impressed so much in the Amsterdam tour that Tim Ryan thought he'd throw him in and give him an opportunity. With the start, we are missing a couple of key players, so why not give someone an opportunity when they've earned it? And that's what we call an agricultural ball into the flank, which will be dealt with, and Danny Banbury will take the throw in. But the game's been played at a good pace. The ball's been played generally on the deck. Both teams tried to play a little bit, and then when there's nothing on, gone a little bit more direct, which has happened here. But Simon just crowded out by two defenders, and again Adam Prince with that flat kick goes forward, and now we've got Josh Gelder on the ball, sporting some rather garish boots. A nice little trick, looking to find a gap, and now we've got George Watkin. Heavy first touch, great ball in, and Simon Kubiks with the header, just misfires. Bit of a pinball and Selby clear. Now we've got a bit of a battle going on in there. Lewis Waits will jump. That looks like it could have been a foul. The referee will play on. It's a great advantage, and Selby will look to benefit, but it's just too straight. If he bends that pass in, the striker's in there. Sam Sutcliffe, excellent kick. And Simon again challenging. He's earned his money so far today. Well, not money, bursary money, but not his wage. And that brings me on to the bursary. If you join one of our courses, you can apply for a bursary. The bursary fund per person is up to £1,200. That's for travel, kit, anything really that a student needs. So yes, as a college, we are a small sports college, but we have all the perks of a normal college and more, as you can see today. Josh Gelder, great touch, second touch, good tackle there. Referee gives advantage and well pulled back. Again, really well read by referee Carl Leasley. So, looks a little bit far out to hit, although Lewis Waits scored one from around this range in Amsterdam against CSV. So, he does fancy a free kick. I was fuming when he hit it, but when it went in, batted him on back for it. So, will he strike this? It looks like he's going to do. He has. Oh! And it's a great save, and it's a corner ball to Doncaster. Brilliant. As I said before, manager's instinct. Lewis can hit a ball, and Adam Prince looks like he could be injured from that. It was a real thunderbolt. Excellent strike by Lewis Waits. Tom, you played on the same team as Lewis Waits. Can you tell us what kind of player Lewis is?
Well, if you give ball to Lewis's feet, he's going to dictate game for you. He'll decide whether the game's, he's going to slow it down, he's going to speed it up, and he's got that in his locker. He scored one. I was stood directly behind him when he hit it over in Holland, and my word, he can hit a ball. So, more of the same, please, Lewis.
Yeah, I think Selby are going to be a bit more careful around the box after they've seen that. The keeper's moving. I don't think it's killed him, but he does seem to be struggling slightly. I don't know if Selby have got a substitute goalkeeper, so this will be worrying the staff a little bit. Hopefully he's fine. They're just doing a little bit of work on Adam Prince. He's nodding. He looks to be fine. Slowly getting up. Yes, yeah, he looks fine. A little bit of a limp. I think he maybe fell awkwardly. I think the pace of the shot really surprised the goalkeeper, and that's a nice round of applause from the fans for Adam Prince. Okay, the corner from Lewis Waits, and that's a great ball in, met by Josh Bucknell, and Selby clear for another corner. Lewis Hart at the back post here might look to gamble. Thwaites for the ball in. It's a brilliant lofted ball, but Selby head. Josh Gelder, a little bit risky there. Usually a winger, number 8, offside if he tries to play it now, but he's done well to hold the ball up. Excellent move, and now into Daniel Thompson, who will look to drive. Well, offside there, brilliant line, but that was a brilliant break by Selby. Leicester City-esque. As I said there, Josh Gelder, a little bit fancy. The usual left back is currently stacking shelves as we speak. So Josh is a makeshift left back. If Selby hear that, I think they'll probably get at him a bit. He's done all right today, but he's more of a dynamic winger than a tackling left back. Probably a modern day left back now. Josh Bucknell busy in defence again. doing brilliantly there. Josh Bucknell's just won the Northern Counties Eastern League Division 1 with Hemsworth, and he'll be looking to sign for them again next season, and look, try and get into the Evo Stick, which is where the big boys start to play, so FC United and such. So so Josh has done really well this season for a young lad. He's a first year BTEC level 3 learner, looking to maybe carve a career in the game alongside university. Again, something which is open to our students. The games that we play, there's a great deal of interest in the games that we play. So people sometimes come down, have a look at the players, and if they fit the bill, pick them up, give them an opportunity, maybe make a little bit of pocket money along the way, and the students can carry on with their qualifications alongside pursuing the dream of playing professional football. Okay, Lewis Hart in there, that's brilliant by number 7. Absolutely excellent. Danny Bamber deals with it, and a great tackle from number 6, Jordan Emery. Risky foot in there by Bucknell. Selby look to play it wide with number 11, Joe Shingles. Kenny Cross tries to get onto the right foot and does. There's a free header in here. Oh, and Sam Sutcliffe saves. Doncaster look very vulnerable there, and after 28 minutes it's still scoreless. Okay, we've got our principal here, Adrian Turnpenny, who's going to speak a little bit about the college, what we're all about, and the opportunities available. So, Adi, can you tell us when the college first started?
Yeah, we were established in 2007, and we are South Yorkshire's fastest growing college. We've currently got 140 students on roll.
Superb. And what makes this college different to other colleges, other bigger established colleges?
I suppose it's a setting really. We've got brand new facilities in the east stand which the camera's facing, and alongside state-of-the-art educational facilities we can take advantage of all the facilities the Keepmoat Stadium offers, from the athletic stadium to the five-a-side pitches to indeed here today the main pitch once a year. Fantastic. As I said before, a lot of the students look at university as as a progression, but universities are looking for more than just qualifications now. Is there anything that the college can offer? Just as this free kick comes in, sorry Adi, it's a great free kick, but Selby will clear quite easily. Ball comes back out to Josh Gelder, who will put the ball back in and out for a goal kick. Does the college offer anything like extracurricular? I know we've got the football, but is that the only string to the bow, or are there other sports or other opportunities to add things to a CV or to a UCAS application that might give you the edge when you're looking for a top university? I think firstly education comes first. Now BTEC level 3 learners last year we achieved a 100% achievement rate, with 91% of our learners getting at least a merit or distinction, which puts us right up there nationally. So education of course is a priority, but in terms of the extras we can offer our students, obviously aside from this here today, we've done trips to the Philippines and to Kenya on a charity/coaching basis. As Ben's already mentioned, we've done an Amsterdam and a France trip for the football academy. We offer work experience in all the different areas of the stadium, from finance to ground staff, and even our guys are ball boys on a match day. So there's lots of extra stuff which can go on young people's CVs, which will hopefully put them ahead of others.
Fantastic. And that's Doncaster Winner Corner. So you say you've got the football academy. I've noticed around the stadium as well there are a number of pictures of Club Doncaster students in the Dons gear, Doncaster Rugby League Football Club. Just as the corner comes in, it's Lewis Thwaites. Shout by Captain Bucknell. The ball back out to Hart, who's currently been looked at by Doncaster Rovers. What can he do here? He might look to play back, use his strength. And it's a little turn, and it's a Doncaster ball. So as I was saying, a few photos around of the
of the students in Don's gear? Are they just fans, or is there something more to that?
There's more to that, yeah. Around all our education programmes, all students are available to play for either our football academy or our rugby league academy, by virtue of the fact we are under Club Doncaster's banner. And so we also have a rugby league side competing in the college league, and we're hoping next year to also have a girls football academy as well. So we're not just football, we're all sports, a bit of cricket as well, and a bit of everything really.
Superb, fantastic. Yeah, so obviously we've got the football trip, which was in Holland this year and France last year. But if you don't play for the football academy, is there any opportunities with the college to maybe go abroad and find some experience there?
Yes, of course. We've run a couple of trips to Kenya and the Philippines in the past, and our students have represented us by working in local schools, raising money for charity, and essentially once in a lifetime trips that we're lucky to be able to put on and give our students that opportunity. And we're also looking to run one for the next academic year, which again all our students will be open to apply to go on.
Superb, excellent. Sounds really good, Adi. So if anyone's currently watching this as the ball goes into George Watkin, we might just follow this for a minute. Little ball in, a little bit flat, and it's gone out for a goal kick. So if anyone's watching this and they think, do you know what, I'm leaving school this year or next year, I want to know more, how can they find out information about this?
Absolutely, via our website, www.clubdoncastersportscollege.co.uk. You can apply online there, and we'll be in touch with you to arrange an interview. There's not too many places left for next year, but as I say, if you're quick, you may well get lucky.
Right, excellent. Thank you, Adi. Just as Doncaster nearly forced a chance, I'd like to say thank you to Club Doncaster Sports College Principal Adi Turnpenny. Thank you very much, Adi.
Thank you.
Okay, and Selby have the ball. Look to force it into the channel. Sam Sutcliffe picks up. Tom, if I'm right in saying you're also a goalkeeper, and in your time with the sports college, I've heard that you got England trials. How did that come about? And England do trials?
Yeah, well, yeah, they do. Not in football. In futsal, I played a smaller format of football. We used to play weekly games down at Leeds. They've got a big futsal centre there. And luckily enough, I was picked to go down and train with England a few times, and just to put my skills on show, so to speak. And yeah, it were really good. It was a great opportunity. A trip to St George's Park as well, which was great. So that's just yet another one of the opportunities that I got whilst I was at the sports college, and I'm sure that many of these lads will get as well in their time here.
Fantastic. So as I said, Tom, you chose the sports college over other established education centres in the area. Why did you choose that? And if you and obviously you did so, which is great. What sort of progression have you gone on to, and has it been the sort of thing that you actually wanted to do?
Well, come here, obviously opportunities. The opportunity to come and study under the Doncaster name, play under the Doncaster logo, as well as the qualification itself. I studied a BTEC level 3, like a lot of these lads are doing. I was here for 3 years in total, but studied that qualification for 2 years, and then ended up progressing to university. Currently at Northumbria University, studying sport management. Moving on to my final year, and I've come back here to do work placement, which I think speaks a lot about the foundation itself. That they've got former students wanting to come back and put a bit of their own time in, a bit of their own effort in, to sort of as a bit of a thank you for what they've done for me. So.
Fantastic. And another endorsement from the Hogg family. Is it true that your younger brother Stephen Hogg is also at the college doing a BTEC level 3?
Yeah, he came under my recommendation. Not quite as good looking or a good footballer as me, but yeah, I'm sure he'll do all right.
Fantastic, thank you, Tom. Doncaster get the ball in the box. Simon Kubik's second bite of the cherry, and it just pops out, and Selby will clear into the channel. And again, Captain Bucknell there to mop up. And Doncaster will win the throw. It must have took a little deflection from where we're standing here. Difficult to see. We've got Brandon Gibson warming up, who is also a second-year veteran, more of a winger. He's been on the books at Frickle Athletic, and again a veteran, so plenty of games under his belt as Doncaster come forward into Simon Kubik's good touch. Oh, it's a goal! Simon Kubik's 1-0 Doncaster. Excellent build-up play down the left. Ball into Simon, great first touch, fires it home. probably slightly against the run of play, but Doncaster lead 1-0 after 36 minutes. Tom, talk us through that.
Well, it's a great little move down left-hand side. Ball's ended up with Watkins, put a great little ball in. Simmons touched it down, took it away from his marker and fired it straight into the roof of the net. Brilliant goal.
Superb. He'll be hoping for more of that in the Euros. Lewandowski and such. Massive Poland fan. He's originally from Warsaw. Poznan, but he went to watch Poland in Warsaw many times. Brilliant lad. Came on the Amsterdam trip with us. Played up front for me. Strong as an ox. Quick turn of pace and a good first touch. Okay, great header by Daniel Bambra. And again, Selby through number 5, who's been really busy. Alex Bracken will launch this in. Flat throw. Out by Cameron Jones and out again by the Rovers. And that's a foul on Thwaites. And Club Doncaster Sports College will get a free kick in here. And the referee wants to have a little word. I think maybe a little bit of a comment afterwards rather than the severity of the tackle. Just getting the skipper in just to have a little chat. So yes, so both teams play in in Category 2 of the College League, AOC College League. This basically means that the guys play in a local sort of Yorkshire League, East and West Yorkshire. As the ball goes in here, and it's too far by Captain Bucknell, and it's a goal kick. So yes, and as I said, both teams have done very well. It's interesting to note that Selby have scored double figures on more than one occasion this season. One of the games 14-1, I think I'm right in saying. So they have goals, and they've shown in the first half, bar a good shot off, that they can really create. As Wootton looks to force the issue, and it's a great bit of football clear, and Wootton picks it up. Looked like he's held back, and referee agrees. So now there's a free kick in the interesting area. Lewis Hart looks like he'll step over this. No, Josh Gelder, left-footed, will swing this in into the goalkeeper. So you'd expect the players to run across the keeper here. A goal just before half time would really stoke things up here. So Gelder with a great ball in, superb ball. Hand goes up, but nothing. It's in. It's a goal. Simon Kubiks with the second goal. Some would say a little bit fortunate, a bit of pinball, the goalkeeper's gone down. Looked like there's a flailing hand which didn't touch the ball, pops out. Simon Kubiks at the back post to flick it home, and he's showing his teammates how it was done. 2-0. Tom, slightly more agricultural than the first goal. What happened there?
Well, his free kicks come in. Keeper's had a good hand to it, but the keeper's got to be stronger there. I think he's got to be coming out with his knee up, really making it his. Sort of flailed at it. Ball's dropped to Simon and play to the whistle. That's what you've got to do, and that's what Doncaster have done, and they've reaped the reward. So yeah,
absolutely. So that goal's on 40 minutes. So now we're looking at a completely different team sort from the two managers, and I think Selby now the impetus is to score, and if they don't, then it makes it a very difficult second half. Thwaites wins the ball. Tom waxing lyrical about him before. That's a great pass in. Simon on the hat trick. Ooh, could that have been a little pass back? But no, the referee doesn't fancy it. The ball out by Selby's goalkeeper Adam Prince, and ball into the channel. And it's probably fair to say that Doncaster have got more of a foothold in the game as it's gone on. Bit of nerves maybe first, and a few tired legs from the Amsterdam trip, maybe contributing to a lacklustre start. Not accustomed to down here, but now they seem to be picking the pace up a little bit. Great ball into number 14, who's now Coulthard. And this could look. Oh, it's a great ball, but well dealt with by Jones, and Wootton will mop up. But I think he's going to give that away as a throw in, and he's managed to clear the stand to the dismay of Tim Ryan, who won't appreciate that match ball going missing. So while we retrieve a ball, I can tell you that Tim Ryan, for those Doncaster Rovers fans who know, who was accustomed to the old shoot chant, as I was on the popular stand, was a left back for Doncaster Rovers for many years, 5 or 6 years. Came to the club, left, and then came back. A bit of a cult hero between the fans who supported the Rovers in the early noughties, in the conference days. Hard tackling, no nonsense defender who is now more of a coach these days in his older age. You won't mind me saying. Tim also represented England C at international level, playing as captain. So played all over Europe with England C as well. So he's had a very good career, and working back at his beloved Doncaster Rovers in the role of academy manager at Club Doncaster Sports College. So the referee wants the ball respotting. It's a little bit far forward there, so Adam Prince will do so, and he'll look to lump this downfield. Generally looks to kick it quite flat, which that's a more lofty kicking. It's a great kick, and Bucknell misses, and there could be in here. There could be a goal. Oh, it's a great save by Sutcliffe. It's corner ball. Josh Bucknell there, the captain, who's been flawless so far, completely misjudged the ball and nearly paid for it. Sam Sutcliffe with an excellent save. Maybe got a little bit fortunate, clipped the back heel, rolled out for a corner ball, which Selby will look to take through number 3, who's Joshua Warford, who's been busy in this first half. He might look to hit Daniel Thompson, who's stood on the goalkeeper. It's an outswinger. It's a great ball as well. Cleared by Wotton. Fizzed out outside and picked up by Josh Gelder, who will look to run in here. He's got a little bit of space in front of him. It looks offside there. Yes, and he was. Simon Kubik's on the hat trick. Just going a little bit too soon. Linesman Kieran O'Malley rightly flagging him for offside. We've got a minute to go in the first half, and then whatever the referee wishes to add on. And Selby College will look to bring the arrears down to 1. Great header again by Daniel Thompson, who I think has been excellent down that left-hand side for Selby, causing Josh Bucknell all sorts of problems. And number 5, Alex Bracken. Selby don't seem to be employing the traditional shirt numbers. So we've got a left winger number 10. We've got sort of a central midfield number 5, but very very European in the way they've done things. But that's the way of the modern game, I suppose. So Danny Bamborough on the stroke of half time will look to he'll leave that for Sam Sutcliffe, who will look to lump this forward. If Doncaster got a goal here at half time, you really have to fancy them to go on and win the game. At 2-0, I still don't think it's done. I think Selby have shown enough to show that they can get back into this. It's a great ball lump forward, but it's too short. And the referee will call half time there on an excellent first half. So we've got it. Doncaster Club Doncaster Sports College 2, Selby College 0. Tom, thoughts on the first half?
Yeah, I thought Club Doncaster come out at traps really well first 2-3 minutes, and then Selby really worked their way into the game. Probably unfortunate maybe not to grab a goal with the pressure that they had. As the half went on, towards the second half of the first half, Club Doncaster again really started to get back into the game. They had a couple of chances, probably should have scored with a curling effort just wide of the post, and as the half went on you really thought they were going to score. And then obviously Simon has popped up with a good, scored 2 really good goals, good finishes for a centre forward, and that takes us into half time. Doncaster on top, so yeah.
Fantastic, brilliant stuff. So as the players start to filter into the changing room on their big day, we've got a real good game here. Club Doncaster Sports College 2, Selby College 0, and we'll be back after this short break. Thank you.
Really, sounds very professional. Scored. Streaming commentary sounds class, that's good.
Not selling to no one else, are you?
Now sees the wrong one there. Should say it's too easy to go.
Okay, we're joined here by Dan Jennings. Dan's Club Doncaster Sports College newest signing, but not as a player, as a staff member. So Dan, could you tell us a little bit about yourself, what your job role is, and how you found it so far at the college?
Hi, yeah, I am Head of Quality at Club Doncaster Sports College, which involves looking after English and maths, as well as other administrative tasks. So, yeah, not only are there sports qualifications available, if you haven't quite managed to get your grade C in English and maths, then we can help you upskill and achieve that.
That's brilliant. Yeah, I know that most university courses now require at least a C at English and maths. So that's, I suppose, vital for anyone who's looking to go on to do university courses. Great. So how have you found it so far at the college, Dan? Is it different to places that you worked before?
It is. It's a much smaller community type spirit. Staff and students seem to get along really, really well, and the team, close knit group.
Superb. Yeah, I'll vouch for that. All right. Thank you very much, Dan. Cheers.
For a little bit of water in the other one. Can I have that other side of that ham sandwich up for a bit? I'll just have a bit of pottage there. After me, there's only Andy, you can wrap up. Yeah, sorry about that.
Red Bull. Oh, I thought you said Red Bull.
Sit down where you look at.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah. Rather do it offline.
Okay, welcome back to the Keepmoat Stadium. This Varsity Challenge game, the first of its kind. This will be played every year between Selby College and Club Doncaster Sports College to celebrate the great links that the two colleges have. Selby College is a Grade 1 college and fantastic partner of Club Doncaster Sports College. Both reflect each other in the quality teaching and what they deliver. So may a long way that continue, regardless of the result today. So we start the second half at 2-0 to Club Doncaster Sports College. Probably not reflected on the play in the first half. I thought Selby had a bit more of the ball and had the ball in better areas at times, but a great finish from Simon Kubiks, and then maybe a less conventional finish from Simon Kubiks has seen the Reds lead 2-0. Okay, so newly onto the pitch, Brandon Gibson plays, and the ball played into Lewis Hart. Oh, look to just try and dink that. Oh, it's a great move by the centre half. Ball wide, and he's going to look into the channel. There's nothing in there for him for the moment. Carries the ball. It's a nice little ball in to number 11, Joe Shingles. The ball over the top. Lewis Hart will deal with that. Shingles will chaperone him, and the ball out for a Selby throw. As I said, this varsity game, the first of its kind. Once in a lifetime for some of these guys. Some of the lads on the pitch are second year students. Callum Wotton chasing the ball now. A second year veteran of the sports college on the ball again. A great little touch, and he'll look to burst into this channel. Oh, and it's a weak ball into the box. Callum Wotton more of a forward than a winger, but as I said before, the sports college carrying a few injuries and are having to plug in a few gaps as Josh Gelder slams himself into the board. Another player playing out of position, but done okay so far, I think. So the long throw by Selby into the channel, and the ball pops out, and we have a break on here. Really promising ball into the centre. Great save by Sutcliffe. Another really good chance. And there's a player down for Club Doncaster Sports College. It's Josh Gelder, who took a clattering into balls earlier. He looks okay. He's okay. And he'll jog back to the back post. So Selby have a corner here. Got a couple of big lads in there. Can they capitalise from it? Ball up. Sutcliffe with the palm away. The referee felt the keeper was pushed, and Club Doncaster have a reprieve. Temperatures dropped slightly. It's the wind's picked up on the gantry. It's quite cool. I've got Tom Hogg with me, who's in a t-shirt, dressed for the summer. I'm dressed in more suitable attire, so that's experience over youth, I think. And there we go. Selby have won a free kick here on the halfway line. A look to break quickly. Lewis Hart, using his experience, picked up from Doncaster Rovers youth team, but that's a brilliant ball. Oh, it's a half clearance, and again, the player with the presence of mind is offside there, but Club Doncaster get the throw in. Josh Gelder still looks to be struggling slightly, and again, as me and Tom said in the first half, Club Doncaster having no defenders on the bench. They're a little bit short on personnel as it is, so they may have to have a bit of a reshuffle to shore a few bits up. Possibly. That's a quality tackle, and it's a red ball, which Gelder will take. Quiet start again by Club Doncaster. I think it looks like they stayed in the changing room a little bit. Simon Kubiks puts it into a dangerous area, but it's well dealt with. And Daniel Bamber again lumps it into a dangerous area, and Simon will take a first touch, a second touch, and the centre half does excellent to clear the ball. Great turn, fantastic turn by the Selby College player. Number 8, Sean Hesselwood. That's a ball in to 16. Sam Elliott, who I thought was really good in the first half. Could have probably had that into his feet rather than over his shoulder. Too many people around. And he's gone out for a goal kick. If you're watching us live on YouTube, welcome to the Keynote Stadium. We've got when there's people all around the world, not just in Doncaster and Selby watching, so welcome. As Callum Wotton runs through, heavy first touch, second touch, but he's going to get the ball back in, and it's a goal kick. Did well to get the ball after the second touch, and Adam Prince will look to lump this downfield. Looks really, really solid with his distribution so far, and that's another good kick. But it's onto a red shirt. Basilisco beaten there to the ball, and Selby look to clear. Look to foul on number 14, the Selby player. That's Niall Coulthard. Jordan Halliday looks like like he could have been played in there, but it looks like they're going to lump into the box to see if they can get something from this. It's a brilliant ball. It's a great header out by Lewis Hart. Doncaster slow out, but again Hart on task, and it's a great little move. And again from Hart, who's been playing with the Rovers youth team, currently on the level 2. That looks a foul on Hart. Yep, and he's going to get it. Fantastic run by young Hart. Oh, we've got a sprinkler on. So the groundsman obviously. Two sprinklers, fantastic. The groundsman obviously didn't think the pitch was well enough watered, so we have some waterworks, which is adding to the occasion. That's a great ball in. Oh, and Gibson just at the back post. It's an absolutely excellent ball in from Lewis Thwaites, who, as we alluded to in the first half, really can distribute the ball. Ball back post, and Gibson, who, as I said before, is lucky to be playing, managed to just get his assignments in on time for today. And Josh Bucknell with a big shout and clears. Basilisco with a ball into the channel for Wotton to chase, and Wotton blocks, gets the ball, and now Doncaster have the ball in an advanced area. So we've got a throw in. It's going to be taken by Daniel Bamborough, who is a year 1 BTEC level 3 learner, one of my students. It's probably the loudest student I've ever met. That's a great throw though, absolutely excellent throw, and it's causing all sorts of problems in there. Great clearance by Selby, fantastic touch by Hart, and that's a brilliant tackle. Selby can't quite get it clear, and Doncaster's still forcing the issue. A little bit of pinball in there, and 8 does brilliantly. Thwaites wins back, and that's a brilliant pass. It looked like there were other options on for Hart there. He tried to be cute with it, but Doncaster again win it back. A bit more advanced in the second half. Simon Kubiks, who looks to be moving a bit gingerly, but that's a brilliant ball into Brandon Gibson. He'll take it into the corner. Produces a decent ball. Kubiks, just wide on his hat trick. That was an absolutely excellent passage of play. High press from Club Doncaster lads. Brilliant ball into the box. And the header just wide. They've managed to repress the sprinklers now, so we've got no more waterworks. So the ball in that corner might stick a little bit. Interesting. Oh, and it's a little bit of a short back pass. Keeper does okay, but it falls. Thwaites has been pulled back, and Thwaites and Club Doncaster have a free kick in Thwaites' range. They might leave it for the more delicate hearts. No, it's going to be Thwaites, who in the first half hit one from 35 yards. I said he could hit him in the gantry, and a few people raised their eyebrows, and he really, really did test the keeper. So I imagine Thwaites will go for power rather than precision. And so this could end up in Rose head or in the back of the net. Okay, so Thwaites lines it up. Strike. Oh, and it's wide. Tried to bend it, and he's just forced it slightly wide. Selby breathe a sigh of relief, and they've got a real chance now to get themselves back into the game, as we have two substitutes. Number 6, Jordan Emery, and number 15, who is Tom Heaton. Good luck, fellas.
Not the Burnley keeper.
Yes, not the Burnley keeper. May I hasten to add, he is not a Selby College student, as far as I'm aware. That's great by Thwaites, and it's a nice ball into space, which Wootton will chase, and Wootton gets there, and it's a good clearance away. And Doncaster look to have sat on the front foot a little bit, but that's a great ball in, and Selby could pounce here. That's goal kick. Oh no, he's given a penalty. He's given a penalty. Very strange decision by Leasley. I think he's given that for handball. Okay, so Selby have a chance, a gift from the referee, which will be taken by number 11, which is Joe Shingles. I don't think Selby could believe the referee giving the penalty. And he scores to make it 2-1. Odd decision. I think I've just been waxing lyrical about Carl, and he's come back to haunt me. But yeah, these things happen in football, and Selby probably on the balance of play, score against the balance play, but from the first half efforts probably deserved that. So it's 2-1, and we have a game now. So Doncaster looks to play from the back, a bit of an heavy touch, and Captain Bucknell will look to clear, and then it's cleared by Josh Gelder, and it's a free header in the middle, and Lee Basilisco will challenge, and it's a great header by the Selby player. And again, Basilisco looks to put it into the channel, plays it out of play for a throw-in, and Bucknell again there. And you feel a little bit that the tide swung on the referee's decision, and Selby look like they're brimming with confidence now. The ball bounced in the box twice, drops in, a couple of chances, but Doncaster will break, and it's a great ball into the channel. If Wootton can get there, who seems to have pulled up slightly, possibly on the student night out, rather than lacking match fitness. So we continue with Club Doncaster Sports College through Lee Basilisco, Callum Wootton. Great feet, and he looks to have pulled up. Yes. So the threadbare Club Doncaster squad getting more threadbare as we go on. I might have to get my boots out, I think. And that's a great tackle by Jones, the debutant, and Thwaites will clear. Whoa, what a strike! Oh, it's a great save by Sutcliffe. And Club Doncaster have completely switched off, and Selby really can capitalise here now. That's an absolutely superb strike and a great save from the keeper. I think it took a deflection as well. Tom, thoughts on the first half so far?
Well, I thought Doncaster started really slowly. Selby really pressed in for the goal. Doncaster then got back on top and were caught on the break. Obviously, a contentious decision with a penalty. We think we need a replay to make a judgment on that. But they've got to switch on here, otherwise they're in danger of conceding their second goal. So, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so Selby win another corner. Which will be taken by, it looks like number, as I said, the unorthodox shirt numbers from Selby. Number 6, which is Jordan Emery. So swing this in left-footed into the goalkeeper. It's a little bit flat into the side netting, and it's a red and white ball. Okay, we're joined by one of our BTEC Level 3 tutors, Mark Ellams. Mark has been with us just under a year, started with us in the summer. So Mark, tell us a little bit about your role and a little bit about the college.
Hi, yes, I'm Mark. I'm a BTEC Level 3 tutor. Really my role is to make sure the students are getting on with their assignments, mostly delivery, a mixture of theory and practical sessions we put on at the college. That's really my enrollment, looking after students, ensuring tutorials and reviews, and the students get the maximum that they can out of their experience at college.
Superb. So, Mark, you've been in teaching a while now. You worked at various colleges. How does Club Doncaster Sports College differ to other places you worked?
I feel being at a stadium really helps to really have that influence of sport and sports science. Because you're surrounded by everything to do with football and sport. It definitely makes it more attractive to the potential learners that they can see. Well, we're actually going to be studying at a football club or a rugby club. For me, I think the team is brilliant, really, really good to work with, and maybe feel really at home being here at Club Doncaster. So it is a bit different from other colleges I've worked at. It's certainly a bit more hands-on, a bit more facilities-wise that we offer here at Club Doncaster.
Fantastic. So we'll just pause for the corner, Mark, which will be taken by Brandon Gibson. Great run by Lewis Hart again. Who again looks a little. It's got some of the boys very much an end of season feel to it. Played a lot of games. A lot of the lads play for other clubs as well. We're going to have a change of taker. It's going to be Lewis Waits, who seems to be the main architect of most of Rovers' chances. But it's in. It's a goal, and it's Simon Kubik's, and it's an hat-trick. Lovely little flick. It's got to be said the corner was flat and it was quite poor. I think it was under hit. Simon, wise to the situation, gets in front, and that's the hat trick. Excellent. Tom, what do you think?
Oh, as you rightly say, it was a very poor corner. I think the defender slipped at the front post. The ball's come through. Simon, striker's instinct, little back heel flick straight into the corner. Keeper no chance.
Got a little jig from Ben Waters, the substitute on the touchline. I think Doncaster needed that because they were going a little bit stagnant, and Selby were getting back into the game. So that's on 61 minutes. So we've played an hour. Selby got plenty of time, and as I said before, they score goals. They scored over 70 goals in the domestic season in the league. That's not including cup games. So we are in for. Referee's going to give another penalty here. Oh no, He's given a booking for a dive, it looks like. Yes, the referee's given a booking for a dive. It did look a little bit soft, and it did look like the player won the ball. So in this modern day and age, that is something that referees do clamp down on. The lad who's gone down, I can't see his number. He's a big lad. He's number 14. Niall Coulthard. So I think he could have maybe waded himself in there a little bit. And he wins the header, which is a great header. That looks a handball. And he's going to play advantage. And Simon Kubik's on for 4. Right, okay. So we'll come back to Mark. Right, Mark. So the BTEC Level 3, obviously, it's worth 3A levels. So that's quite a lot of clout. So, as Callum Wootton blocks the ball and goes out of play. So that's quite a lot of clout. And it's obviously worth university UCAS points. And you get the maximum amount of UCAS points through a BTEC Level 3, which is fantastic. But is it all just assignments? Is it all just sitting there in a lesson? How do you engage the students, and how do you make it over 2 years a bit more engaging and fun?
Well, Ben, as you say, it is the equivalent of 3A levels. So the students will go through 18 units, related to various disciplines of sport and sports science, such as sports psychology, nutrition. They'll do fitness testing. They'll look at diet and training programs and planning. Look at sports development. Very, very varied disciplines of sports science. So we try to make sure that the students aren't just filling out the same assignments all the time. So we'll look at PowerPoint presentations, we'll look at podcasts, we'll do training programs, the guys will video their analysis. So all in all, we've sort of got 8, maybe 10 different ways of assessment. So it's maybe a bit different from school where you're just sat in the classroom taking notes and that's it. If I always find, and the rest of the lads and girls, the tutoring staff find that if we can get the students outside and make that the classroom, then all the better. And I think students definitely buy into the fact that they're not just doing the same old assignment that is a PowerPoint, or they're making a poster. It's all related to sports science and sports. So I find students really buy into that more than what they would maybe A levels at school, where they'll have to take a different, couple of A levels on top of sport.
Superb. So it's probably, as Josh Geldar's a shot. Oh, dealt with. Oh, well done by Adam Prince. Second bite of the cherry, picks it up, and it's a great kick downfield. So Mark, there's a massive gulf between going to college and then university, and I know myself, the step's massive and it's a complete culture shock. And I don't think my experience of further education really helped me with that, so I had to learn myself. Does the college do anything to gear the students up, to give them any skills to go to university, to be able to hit the ground running when they get to uni?
Yeah, I think in class we always like to make sure the students are as well prepared for university as they can, and that could be things like making sure they know how to reference correctly, making sure they know how to find sources, they can analyse data, they know that they can find a piece of work related to a study that they're doing. If they're having to justify and evaluate for distinction, then they know exactly where they can find that piece of information. They can argue sort of strengths and weaknesses of a training programme, etc. So the students go into their first year at uni at level 4. They're better equipped, they know how to reference, they know how to find resources, they can have a look at journals, and they're a lot prepared. Again, before they get to university, we prepare them through their UCAS, we help them out with their choices, help them out with a personal statement. So we'll try to make sure that step up to university is not as big of a shock as what some guys will have when they get there. They will find it completely different from college. So we'll try to make sure they're not as given the answers. They have to go and find the answers themselves, which they'll have to do when they get to university.
Fantastic. Oh, as Club Doncaster passed the ball back to the goalkeeper, we nearly had another Forrester moment we had at the first day of the season. Luckily, the keeper mops it up. Thank you for that, Mark. Really interesting stuff. And as it's been alluded to before, if you want further information on the courses, including the BTEC Level 3, it's www.clubdoncastersportscollege.co.uk. Thank you, Mark.
Cheers, Ben. Thank you.
Okay, so Selby have got a little bit of territory now. Ease the way back into the game on 66 minutes. It's 3-1 to Club Doncaster Sports College. You feel a goal now, Tom, will really bring them back into the game?
Yeah, I think they're going to have to get one soon. Doncaster defended really well apart from the penalty. Obviously, there's nothing they could have done about that, but they're looking solid at the back, and like you say, a team which has scored 70-odd goals haven't looked that threatening in the second half, so as they just had a block shot there.
Yeah, that's right. Again, all action. Captain Bucknell with the block again, and Gelder and Bucknell combine to block the ball out for a corner ball. Selby look to capitalise here. Again, the number 6, Jordan Emery. In my day, number 6 was a defender, but he'll be a left-footed corner taker who drills it in. It's a great ball. Oh, and the goalkeeper Sutcliffe picks it up. It was a free header, Tom. I think it's fair to say that's a chance.
Yeah, a very good chance. Free header. I think 2 Selby players have gone up together. Maybe someone puts a name on it. They've got a free header, and that would be it back at net.
Fantastic. Okay, I've got a couple of hellos, a couple of shout-outs, if you will, on this live stream. I'd like to say hello to Liz Ridley, who's here today. Oh no, Liz is currently at work. She couldn't be with us today, and she's the vice principal of Selby College. A little message from AD. He says he hopes that you finish the LEP bid, the LEP bid apparently. So yeah, I'll let you two have that private joke yourselves. Also, Gabriel in the sports department really needs to turn this off and get some work done, as Steve said. So welcome. We hope that you're enjoying the live stream, and yeah, welcome to the Keepmoat Stadium. Some real activity on here now in the gantry. We've got a couple of familiar faces. We've got Jan Butts, who's just arrived. We'll talk to him in a little bit. The former Doncaster Rovers goalkeeper and famous Manchester City penalty save goalkeeper, as Selby clear to the flanks and can break now with number 8.
Sean Hesselwood. Oh, he's done really well, Hesselwood. He's done really well. Oh, that's unlucky, and Hart will mop up, and he'll look to put the ball out of play for a Selby throw. I think it's probably fair to say that Selby have got a little bit more impetus now, and look like they could be offside. Yeah, they'll be flagged for offside. Probably a little bit more impetus, and probably look like they've got the confidence to go and score a goal. Got Daniel Thompson on the left-hand side, who's been tricky throughout, really busy, and Selby will have another throw. A little shout out to Morgan Monaghan, who's watching, who's one of our current Club Doncaster Sports College students. He says 3-1 to the better team. I'd say it was probably quite even myself, but we could all be managers, we could all be pundits, I suppose. And that's a great ball over the top for the leggy Wotton to chase. It's a brilliant tackle. Kubiks, it's 4-1. 4-1 and it's all for Simon Kubiks, who's actually playing slightly injured after the Amsterdam trip. Superb. Cue the goal music. Superb. 4-1 to Club Doncaster Sports College. The referee Leesley's had a little look at number 10 Thwaites, decided not to book him for his celebrations, which were a memory of our former student Ethan Headley. And that's a great little turn, but dealt with by Josh Gelder. As I said, who's debutising for Igor Luciano, who can't be here today because he's stacking shelves. So that is the way of the College Football League, unfortunately. Oh, and little knockback by Bambury, and it's out for a corner ball to Selby. Possibly rode back in, Tom.
Yeah, well, they're good now. Great goal there. Great presence of mind from Wotton to cut ball back to Simon. Selby really do need to score within the next 5 minutes if they're going to have any chance of getting back into this game.
That's right, Tom. Fair to say, Selby needs something out of this. 71 minutes gone. It's 4-1 to Club Doncaster Sports College. Probably doesn't reflect the game, the score. That's a great ball in. Ball away. And look to swing it back in. It's another excellent ball. Oh, and the goalkeeper's done really, really well. Probably not the biggest keeper in the world, Sam Sutcliffe, but really neat and tidy. We've got an injury over the other side. And as the ball's about to go out of play, I'd like to bring in Doncaster Rovers cult hero, penalty saving extraordinaire, and the Danish sensation, as I like to call him, Jan Butts. Jan, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Benjamin.
So Jan, what are you doing here? You left Rovers a few years ago now. What's your role?
Well, I've been with the foundation since 2013. So when I dropped down from playing professional, I got contacted by the old chief executive, Eric Randerson, and there was a social inclusion department coming up, and he asked me if I wanted to be involved with that. And yeah, that's 3 years ago now. I've been running the NCS program for those 3 years. We've expanded at the minute, so we're about 4 staff members now in our team. So we've got myself, Tom Foy, Matt Omney, Aaron Bedford, and then we're going to add a few more next year. So it's been a busy 3 years, but enjoyable.
Couple of nice little shout outs there on Eric Randerson. Right, Jan, so the NCS, I've seen a few adverts on television, seen a few things in the newspapers, but I'm not entirely sure what NCS is all about. Can you give me a bit more information?
So NCS is a youth engagement program. It takes place in the young people's half terms. So it's open to all 16, 17 year olds, year 11 and year 12s, for all secondary schools in Doncaster. And what they do is they go away for a week in the summer to an outdoor residential venue where they do rock climbing, abseiling, water sports, loads of things outside the comfort zone, really challenging stuff. They'll then do a week at home on a home residential. which is just opposite the racecourse at the deaf school. And here they'll do skills building such as first aid. They'll do some sports leaders courses. We've got some workshops with South Yorkshire Fire. They'll be learning about CV writing, interviews, techniques, and then the third week the young people will deliver a volunteer program in the local community, so giving something back.
Fantastic. So there seems to be a lot going off there, and a lot of the disposal of the students. What's the cost of that? That must cost a few quid for a student to take part in it.
That's probably one of the most positive things about the programme, that it's government backed. So all we charge per sign up or per young person that wants to take part is £50. It is worth around between £1,100 and £1,200 for any young person, because they get all the activities provided, all the skills, etc. But all we charge is £50, and it has proved to be extremely popular this year. So we started recruiting in December, and we literally just hit the 500 sign-ups for summer. So there's limited places left, about 10-15. So for anyone who sits there and listens and wants to take part, they have to be quick.
Fantastic. So, as we know for our young people, as we'll just break there, as Gibson comes through, it's a lovely little chip. Oh, and he's just cleared the net. Sorry about that, Jan. So with some of the young people, especially as a teacher myself, some of the guys, 16, 17-year-old, who go for jobs and sometimes for university courses, don't have a lot to put on the CV. Is this something that, if you're an employer or your university, is that something that would shout out to the universities and employers?
Oh, definitely. As you said, not just new universities, but it's everything really. The skills they get, skills such as leadership, communication skills, is so important nowadays. And as you said, if you apply for university and the university are looking through the application forms, yours will be on the top of the pack if you've done NCS, no doubt about it. I mean, when you sign up, you not only get the skills, but you actually, for some of these young people that's never been away from home before, it's kind of that step into adulthood, stand on their own 2 feet, meet new people, socialise, and as I said, for universities and all employers, it's massive to have NCS on the CV now.
Fantastic. Sounds really positive, and it sounds like a bit of a no-brainer for the students. So obviously you work in the foundation. There's a sports college here. Do the sports college students get that same opportunity to do NCS, or is that something just for people in state schools?
Yeah, so we've got a great partnership with education and yourself, Ben. And what we've done this last couple of years is that we build NCS into the curriculum. So once the students start in September, kind of within the first month or so, we'll actually take all the new starters away in NCS. We'll use the teachers such as yourself as team leaders, so it's a great way for the students to start to gel as a group, but also for the teachers to get to know the young people in another setting than just the classroom. So we're going to do that again this year. So for any new starters that come on board, they're going to do NCS as part of the curriculum, and we're looking forward to it.
Fantastic, Jan. That's brilliant information. Thanks ever so much for joining us, Jan. Doncaster Rovers cult hero, Jan Butts.
Thank you very much. Enjoy the game, Ben.
Cheers, Jan. Just as Selby picked the ball up in an advanced area, player looks to have slipped there, and now Doncaster can clear. And Selby picked the ball back up in midfield, and now the game's really stretched. Little offside, and with 13 minutes to go, you feel now that Selby really have to go for it, and they look like they've pushed a couple of players forward. Tom, balanced play second half, what do you reckon?
Well, I think Selby have actually done alright. I think Doncaster have just been a lot more clinical, taking the chances when they've come. And looks as if Selby have adopted a 4-2-4 formation for the last 10 minutes or so. They are really going to have to go for it, they've got no other choice now, so...
Go for broke, go hard or go home, and here we go again. Simon Kubiks is in, and he's dragged it wide. Sorry if you heard any bit of interference on the microphone there. That was our principal Adrian Turnpenny eating a bag of crisps. A lot going off up in the gantry at the moment. All looking very relaxed pitch side. Tim Ryan and assistant manager Ian DeBell. Looks folded arms, nice and relaxed. We might even get a quick word with Tim Ryan, if someone can get him at some point. I think a few Doncaster Rovers fans would probably like to hear what Tim's doing these days. As I said again, another hero of the of the two promotions back to back from the conference and then the third division title. Tough tackling, no nonsense, score from 35 yards, sort of left back. The only Rovers player that I ever had on my shirt, but don't tell him that. And that looks a good tackle to me. That looks a kick from 15. And Hart's done really well there, kept his cool. And there's a really, really poor tackle there by 6. And it looks like he's going to go into the book. Jordan Emery, I think, possibly just lost his head a little bit there. And I think a little bit fraught, Tom.
Yeah, it's getting a bit tasty, a few tackles here now. Maybe Benjamin Waters might have made a bit much of that tackle, but we'll let him get away with that one.
Yeah, a bit of theatrics there from Ben Waters. So Josh Gelder's going to look to pump this in with just over 10 minutes to go. It's a flat free kick. It's easy for Selby to clear. And they'll bring it forward. And that's a great ball and a superb touch. And now they're away. Captain Bucknell might have to put this out of play, and he will do. Daniel Thompson now switched to the right-hand side. The reason I know Daniel Thompson's name, my name's also Thompson, so that's one name I'd remember from Selby. So I apologise any Selby fans watching if I can't remember the lads' names. And that's a clearance by Gelder, which falls straight to Selby player. Oh, what a goal! Number 6, Jordan Emery, just been booked. Superb strike. Club Doncaster Sports College failed to block the attempt, and it's 4-2. And with 10 minutes to go, Tom, back on.
Game on indeed. They needed that goal, and a slice clearance by Josh Gelder's falling straight to the feet of Jordan Emery, and what a finish from the edge of the area. Great finish.
Superb. Sam Sutcliffe, absolutely no chance with that. And just as Selby scored, we've got Tim Ryan, who's Club Doncaster Sports College manager, the academy coordinator, many roles. Tim, good afternoon.
Afternoon all.
How you found the game so far?
I think I've just said then, back when it was 4-1, I thought the scoreline flattered us slightly. Selby brought a strong side and made a real good fight of it. So, to score the 4 goals, we're really delighted. But as I say, they've just scored their number 2, so it's a bit closer than we thought now.
Yeah, I'd agree with Tim. Me and Tom were just saying at half time the score probably 2-0 maybe didn't reflect the first half, but Selby seemed to be coming back into it a little bit. So Tim, obviously you played for the Rovers. Just says Selby have a chance, and it's a corner ball. You played for the Rovers sort of 13, 12 years ago now. What have you been doing since then? What are you doing now at the sports college?
What my sort of role is the academy coordinator, which is taking the football sessions along with the practical sessions which the students do, which I thoroughly enjoy at the moment in time. And as I say, the lads are putting a good show on and representing the college and obviously myself as well. So chuffed, yeah.
Superb. You might be worried there. You've not got a defender on bench. Right, thanks ever so much for that, Tim. Cheers, pal. So we've got a corner ball coming in from Selby, whipped in and headed away. And cleared again. And that's by Lee Basilisco. And Selby now really pushing players forward to try and get that third. But the ball just sails out for a goal kick to Sutcliffe. Just so you're aware as well, if you do join any of our courses, full-time courses, so the BTEC level 3 or the Active IQ level 2 or 2.5, you are eligible to a free Doncaster Rovers and Don's season ticket. So that's a nice little perk for you if you're looking to join the education team. As we said, Tom, and this was the worry for Tim, no defenders on the bench, and lost the defender now, so we've got Cameron Jones on his debut is now off the field. So what we're saying, what's Tim going to do here?
Well, it looks as if Lewis Hart might drop back into centre of the defence there with Bucknell, and they've brought on Watkin to replace obviously the central midfielder Lewis Hart. But yeah, this gives Selby even more of a chance now with no actual centre half on the pitch rather than Bucknell.
Yeah, I think it's probably fair to say as well, Club Doncaster lose a centre half and lose maybe one of the most influential midfielders, so this really gives Selby the opportunity to kick on from here, and it could be a real compelling compelling last 10 minutes. Great ball into the channel, but and it's just gone out. It's a goal kick. If this does become a draw, if the game finishes a draw, it goes straight to penalty shootout. So all the sort of the atmosphere and the tension of a penalty shootout would be coming to you if the game ends 4-4 or 5-5 if both teams really want to ramp it up. So the kick from Sutcliffe. Basilisco challenging, but the taller Selby player in there. But Basilisco wins the foot race there, and Selby have a throw in. And I think it's probably fair to say now, Tom, Selby well on the front foot.
Yeah, definitely, as you expected. With the central midfielder dropping into centre back, those midfield battles aren't being won. I think it's just all hands to the deck at the back for Doncaster.
Yeah, I think it's. I think now it's going to be a demolition job if Selby get back into it. But let's be fair, they've had the best of the play for the last good 10 minutes. That's a great kick by Prince into the channel. Waters wins the header. And Waters there with the block, operating on the left hand side of the prong. Again, Ben Waters more accustomed to the central role, only recently broken into the first team, where he's scored, I think it's right in saying, I think he scored 6 in 4, so he's on fire really. And that's a great throw, and Bucknell beat into the header again. Hart, the makeshift defender, wins it and does well. Can he spray it? Hart's asked to get back in by manager Ryan, and Basilisco can bring it clear. And here goes Gibson. That's a great touch, but number 3 will get there. It's a great tackle from Joshua Worsford. And the Club Doncaster Sports College will just try and slow it down a little bit. Bit of game management from the lads. As I said, they play a lot of football, a lot of training, so the boys know how to manage a game. The Selby and the Doncaster lads. That's a great turn by Thwaites. Can he hit it? Oh, it's a great run by Kubiks. Can he get his 5th? Oh, it's a great, what a goal! 5! Simon Kubiks 5, Selby College 2. And that, Tom, is surely that.
Yeah, you fancy that's game over now. It's the man I highlighted before the game, Thwaites. A lovely little turn at centre at Park. Brings the ball forward. No one comes out to tackle him. Great ball into Simon Kubik, and we all know what's going to happen when he gets in front of goal. What an unbelievable finish. Dink over the keeper.
I think if he carries on, we're probably going to lose him to the Polish national side in the summer. I think he's still got some assignments to do, so we maybe need to be careful where this has been streamed. If the Polish manager's watching, we can't release him until the end of term, unfortunately. But superb by Simon, and that's 5-2, and as we said, possibly game over. But you never know, Tom.
Hey, funnier things have happened. You never know.
Absolutely. Number 14 takes it forward. That's a brilliant play by Niall Coulthard, who's been class. Big lad. And Gibson just plays the ball out of play, and we'll have Joe Barr to throw the ball in. Selby with a healthy bench and some quite a few choices. They've got 7 substitutes to Club Doncaster's 3. So I imagine if they wanted to make a change, they'd probably look to enforce it now. Great tackle by the centre half as Selby come forward. And that's a great ball in. And can number 9 turn on it? Oh, it's just too heavy. And makeshift defender Hart brings it clear. Waters looks to put the ball in his channel for the dangerous Kubiks, who's in again. Oh! Nearly on for the double hat-trick. He's been a real thorn in Selby's side today. Okay, we're joined by Joe Burton, current level 3 tutor and head of year 13, and also deputy principal of the college. Joe, what have you come to speak to us about today?
Good afternoon, Ben. Just thought I'd let you know and the viewers at home that I'm thoroughly enjoying this game. It's been quite a spectacle for the home and obviously the viewers abroad via the web. Just a little talk about the options available for our students and obviously the great opportunities they've got here at studying at the college. Obviously we've got a great partnership with Selby College, and I'm just here really to talk to you now about the further education and the higher education options that we've got available at the college. Like Ben and the other teachers talked about in terms of the 16 to 19 study, I'm going to talk a little bit now about the 19 plus. So we've got, with our partnership with Selby College, the opportunity for students to go and do degree level study starting with HNC and then progressing on to HND certificate in sport and exercise science. So that's in conjunction run by Selby College. If you want to see or hear any more about that course, the information can be found on our Facebook and on the college page via www.clubdoncastersportscollege.co.uk.
Superb, and as Simon Kubiks is fouled and Carl Leasley brings the card out of his pocket again, I'd like to say thank you, Joe. That's brilliant.
Thanks, Ben. Thank you. Fantastic.
So we're into the dying embers of the game. Last couple of minutes now, and we've got a free kick to Club Doncaster Sports College, which was taken by makeshift defender Hart. It's a bit overhit. Asking questions of the goalkeeper, who easily catches the ball, and we'll look to launch it downfield for surely now a bit of pride. And there's the final whistle. The inaugural varsity challenge game between Club Doncaster Sports College and Selby College ends Club Doncaster Sports College 5, Selby College 2. That means Club Doncaster Sports College win the varsity trophy. We'll also find out shortly who got the Ethan Headley Man of the Match as well, which was chosen by Ethan's mum and will be presented by Ethan's mum as well. So well done to all that took part, and thank you everyone for watching. And if you'd like to stick around, you'll see the presentations shortly. Tom, final thoughts?
Well, I think it wasn't the prettiest game for Club Doncaster, but they've been effective. 5 great goals, 5-star performance from Simon Kubik, who I imagine will have be in big contention for the Player of the Match award. Selby had lots of possession in the game, maybe not that many actual clear-cut chances, so a deserved win for Club Doncaster on the day, I think.
Cheers, Tom. Brilliant. So the players are just walking over to their fans. Selby College have also brought good support with them, a few delegates, which is brilliant to see. And we hope for next year that it goes from strength to strength. Let's try and fill the stand if we can. Guys going over just to greet the fans, and shortly we'll have the presentations. Tom, favourite goal in the match? If you could pick the match-winning goal, the best goal in the match, what would you say?
Well, purely for the audacity, the poor corner which we put in, Simon, lovely cheeky little back heel into the bottom corner. For me, that's a great striker's instinct and a great finish from Simon.
Yeah, I think he scored every kind of goal today, which was excellent to see. Probably a quick mention for. I think it was Selby's number 6, Jordan Emery. Absolutely superb strike. Don't even think it took a deflection. It flew straight in.
Yeah, they're the type of strikes you get a keeper no chance. He'd, funnily enough, just been booked moments before that. Redeemed himself there with an absolute unbelievable strike. So, fair play to the lad.
Okay, we're just waiting for confirmation of Man of the Match award. I think he wants. And the wind's picked up a little bit as well, so it's a bit cool for everyone waiting. A couple of shout outs. We've got Michael Eaton says, well done boys, done Ethan proud. Absolutely echo them sentiments. as the referees walk off. And we've got Ethan Headley's mum here to present the award for the man of the match. Tim just going through the introductions. A little bit like the FA Cup final, this. And we're waiting for the Man of the Match award.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you could show your support, please, for today's Man of the Match, to be presented by Jan Butts. And Ethan Headley's mother as well.
Man,
goes to Doncaster Rovers, number 10, Lewis White.
well done to Lewis Waits. Really good in midfield today, running on blisters on blisters on blisters from the tour. Absolutely excellent. And Ethan will be proud, one of his best mates.
And now Tim will collect the varsity trophy on behalf.
Tim doing a little bit of a speech, as he likes to do. Tim going on a little bit here, as he does.
Congratulations to Club Doncaster Sports College, Varsity Champions 2016!
Okay, and this is where we wrap it up. So thank you for watching. Tune in next year for the varsity game between Doncaster Sports College and Selby College. If you are interested, if you like what you see and what you've heard, and you'd like to know more about our courses, our website is www.clubdoncastersportscollege.co.uk. You can follow us on Facebook, Club Doncaster Sports College, or you can find us on Twitter at Club Doncaster Foundation. Thank you very much.